It's fucking Monday. Yeah. I love Mondays. Actually, I'll be honest, right now, it's kind of a nice morning, actually. The temperature is actually perfect. It's not hot. It's not chilly. It's just it'll be even better morning if I wasn't going to work. This is the kind of morning you want to, like, hang outside, sit around and watch the sunrise or something, you know? But sadly, you don't get paid for that. So, I'm going to earn my crappy wage. Hi, how you doing? You know, some people have a weird definition of the word pervert. I mean, there's your basic definition. But I mean, don't worry, I have a point to this. But usually when people think of perverts, first thing they think about is somebody who's gay or something. It's like, oh, those perverts having all that butt sex. Oh, that's not pervert. Okay. Or maybe, it's someone that's into, like, some sort of a pretty much kinky lifestyle, like the BDSM community and everything. Oh, they're perverts. Because they like to spank each other and all that. There's more to it than that, but for the most part, they're not perverts. Depending. But yeah, for the most part, no, it's not. But I got fine examples of perverts for you. Now, people who, let's see, do the public jacking off thing. That's, amazing how many videos you find of that on Tumblr. But apparently there's actually one guy who's kind of famous for that right now. And I'm like, that's a little, like, really, that's a little, yeah, no, okay, that's, that definitely falls under pervert, I'm gonna run around and jerk my dick off under my coat while I'm filming you, trying to get your reaction. This guy even did shit on a bus and shit. I don't know, like, we're like, how do you know that he's got more than one video? Have you watched them? Well, I have seen parts of them. Parts. No pun intended. But yeah. Okay, maybe the pun was intended. But yeah, I have seen them. I mean, like I said, to me, that's the definition of pervert. But right now, here's my definite definition of a pervert. The perfect prime example, which is basically the main basis of my rant right now. Okay, so place my wife and I live at right now. Okay, first of all, really nice apartment building. Roommate, awesome. One of the best roommates I've ever had. Definitely. Everything's going good. And our apartment manager, really young party girl type, really. Last thing she looks like she should be as a manager. She's 28. She looks like she's maybe 18. Basically, she seems like one of those party girls that, every chance she gets goes to the club, Oh my God! Oh my God, I'm so drunk. Oh my God. That's our manager. Well, what she seems like. I'm not saying she does. For all I know, her evenings may consist of Haagen-Dazs and YouTube. I don't know. If it's YouTube, she's going to see this video and she's going to be evicting us. Anyway, no. I mean, she seems nice, or seemed nice. I don't know. I don't exactly know her. But there's a handyman that works that she has working for the building. The guy doesn't speak a lot of English. Or, well, he pretends he doesn't speak a lot of English, because I actually have heard him speak English. You know, not the greatest handyman in the world. I used to do the same work. And if I did half the shit he did, I would have got yelled at. But, anyway, this one time, I guess our bathtub was leaking into the downstairs apartment. The only person home was my wife at the time. She had just got out the shower, as a matter of fact. And she was getting dressed up. She was completely naked. You know, put that thing away. Quit jerking off. Anyway. But no, anyway, she was naked, you know. She was getting dressed. You know, she just dried off. Apparently, the handyman came up, let himself in, walked right into the room, and was standing there watching her. She saw him, freaked out, had to yell at him twice to get the fuck out. Well, he was just standing there, just kind of watching her with a fucking goofy smile on his face, like, you know. Of course, tell the manager about this. And she's making up excuses for him left and right. Like, oh, well, he didn't mean that. He just, you know, he didn't mean to walk in on you naked and everything. It's like, really? If it was an accident, he would have turned around and walked out. Seriously, I mean, if you work something like that, you're like a handyman or something, first of all, you knock on the fucking door. This guy didn't even knock, he just let himself in. You knock before you walk in a house or an apartment or whatever. Second of all, if you run into someone is home and they are buck-ass naked, whether it's something you want to see or not, you gotta turn around and go, oh shit. Lots of apologies follow behind. There was a few incidents when I was between working landscape lighting and handyman work. You end up running into people naked. Of course, it was people I didn't want to see naked, like 80-year-old hippie lady. You know, it's her property, her house. She could run around with things hanging past her eyes as much as she wants. Didn't want to see that. So it's like, you know, you go in the backyard, the door's wide open, and there it all is. It's like, oh, okay, head back out. Even if she had like this, if everything was great, same thing. You don't stick around and watch somebody, especially after they yell at you a few times to get the fuck out. And explain this to the manager. He's like, oh, okay, I talked to him. Did this happen? No. We also expressed that we did not want this guy coming up anymore, because my wife did not feel comfortable with him coming around. She did not listen to that. She totally ignored that. And whenever there's a problem, she brought this guy up immediately. I think what a lot of it is, the manager is one of those cute little dainty girls. Like I said, she's one of those party girls. She's the type they'd probably let in at the clubs. You know? I mean, she's an attractive girl and everything, and she's got that little skinny body that, you know, a lot of clubs look for to let in. My wife is plus size, you know. My wife is what you would consider a BBW. So I guess her level of thinking, I was like, oh, well, your wife is fat. Why would anybody want to stand in there and look at her? She's lying. Or some shit like that. It's like, you can tell she's got a pretty good idea what she's thinking. But whatever, it was blown off. Except for him leering at her whenever she was outside and he was outside. There wasn't really any incident until this weekend. Okay, first of all, when people are going to come in and look at stuff and do some work, they're supposed to give you a 24-hour notice at least. I think it's like 24 to 48 hour actually. She comes in on a Saturday morning with the pervert handyman and to check out, because they redid the tub a few weeks ago, and they put the tub in, and then the guy didn't replace the drywall around the sides of the tub for about 2 weeks or so, and then after he did that, he didn't sand it or paint it. So she just brings him in and just say, oh, well, he's gonna sand and paint this today. I'm like, today? She's like, yeah. I'm like, whatever, fine. So first of all, I mean, this guy's working downstairs. He doesn't come back up for a while, so we're waiting around for hours. Totally fucked up our Saturday. And finally comes up, brings all the stuff and everything. Takes forever. Half the time he's on the phone. Shitty fucking job. Once again, if I did half the shit he did, I would have got yelled at and fired. But here's the kicker. You know, a bottle of shower gel was left in the shower because she took a shower before he came up. Since I was home. Because it's fucking hot in there. So after when everything, at first I thought he threw his shower gel away, but apparently he moved it. So she goes back in there later on that evening to take a shower. And it's just a little bottle of body wash. A little green tea thing, right? She goes to use it. She's just about to put on her rag to wash herself with, and she notices something. On top of it is a white, gooey substance. A pretty good amount of it on top of it. Guess what that was, folks? It was jizz. A lot of jizz. Apparently this guy whacked off into the bottle. So, obviously she's freaking out. We're both raging over this shit. I immediately take pictures of this bottle. I even posted that shit to Facebook, I was like, okay, we're gonna just show you what this shit just happened, okay? Probably should have did a video thinking about it. Fuck. I didn't think about that. Well, we got pictures, that'll help. Still have the bottle. Even took some samples, kind of disgusting. Didn't have any Q-tips, so I took a couple toothpicks and sloshed it around in the goo and put it in a Ziploc baggie and then another Ziploc baggie and stuck it in the freezer. That way, if the police are involved, they have something to investigate, they have something to test. I mean, I'm sorry, even if it wasn't sperm, it was a foreign substance that was not there before he got there. Whatever it was, he put it in there. But it looked like sperm. Pretty fucking disgusting. And of course, talk to the manager about it. I tried to explain it to her delicately. I explained it was like bodily fluid in there. And she did not know what bodily fluid meant. That's a tipper for you. Everyone knows what bodily fluid means. The fluid that comes from your body, which is what I told her, you know? And she's like, it's like semen? I'm like, yes. Exactly that, as a matter of fact. You get the Cupid doll. And of course she's like, oh no, he would never do that. Like, I looked at the bottle. I have photos. Would you like me to send them to you? And she said, yeah, so I sent her the photos. And she said, oh, that's nasty. Goddamn right, that's. I told her, hey, I still have the bottle. When you get a chance to come up here, I'll show you the bottle. She's like, no, that's all right. The pictures are enough. And she said she'll talk to him. Really, she'll talk to him. I wonder if there's any other incidents that came up. And because her and the company that runs the apartment building are too cheap to get a decent handyman, that they ignore all these. Huh. Whatever. They keep stealing our carts from the store, so. Honestly, I'm not getting paid extra to retrieve them. You know, you want me to be a better employee, give me some better money. Anyway, but, yeah. Point is, as a manager, you're supposed to be concerned about your tenant's safety and comfort. You know, these people are basically paying your bills. No reason why you're living rent-free, or at least on discounted rent. So don't blow people off just because you think, oh, well, he would do stuff like this to people like me, not her, because she's fat. No, that's bullshit. Get over yourself. Get over all that shit. Anyway, I gotta get to work. I'm still mad today. Should bring another shitstorm. I'm dealing with the aftermath of this because I know we're gonna be fighting with the manager, so. See you later.